What up, YouTube? Back at you with another video. I wasn't like, I don't want to say completely honest, but like transparent, and because I'm not sure. I think this did play a factor in why I couldn't sleep last night. Like, I found out that one of my like childhood friends is gone because of carbon monoxide poisoning. Luckily, his wife and children, they were visiting the in-laws or whatever in Jersey. And he's gone, right? And these past 2 years have actually been the absolute worst. For me, like personally, like if there's lower, well, there's always lower. I know that, but this is pretty close to the worst experiences of my life. And I heard that shit, man, and first, it's like I was thinking I was like dreaming it, man. Like, no, I didn't really get that phone call, right? There you go. And I've lost so much already. But I remember when I think my grandmother died, and this is when I was still dealing oxys, but I hadn't used in like half a year. And one of my partners, when he heard that my grandmother passed, I was very close with her. And he was like, trying to offer a way to get better. Like, hey man, you want I have a couple of pills, you want to take those? I'm like, what? Like, nah, man. Like, I need to feel this. And I feel the same way now. Like, I just need to clear my head, man. That's why I'm taking a walk. But I don't have any, like, there's no inkling to be like, oh man, let me not feel what I'm feeling. Like, I need to feel this, man. And then got into like pretty heated argument with a woman I've been dealing with for like 3 years. And that shit just went left. And I told y'all how I left one job for another job, and then that job fucking reneged on me. But, I mean, I'm gonna win that. Like that, I got a lawsuit right now, but that shit takes time, and it's just like all I've been dealing with for the past 2 years has just been loss after loss after loss. And I think that also contributed to why it had been harder to quit compared to past times. Because I had like an optimism, I don't have that right now. Haven't had it in a long time. And it sucks because I haven't been in touch with so many people. He's one of them. Because of the withdrawal and because of the Kratom. Because it's like on Kratom, man, like you take that shit, you could just fucking play fucking Words with Friends and have a good time and shit. Well, not a good time, but like be content and think you're actually doing something. You ain't doing shit. And it's like, on top of that, like, because of my situation, like, I can no longer really put on the mask for the world, where it's like, everything's fine. It ain't fucking fine. Because, I mean, like I said, man, like, I'm trying to be as honest as possible. Like, I don't want to hide nothing and shit. Like, and again, the fucking troll, I had to just read his ass. I'm like, nigga, fuck you. Like, get the fuck out of here. Talk about, oh, you're gonna relax, just do it. It's like, fuck you, man. Like, and normally shit like that wouldn't even get under my skin, but it's like, at this point, I'm just, I don't know, man. Like, I've never felt this way before. Like, I've never felt like I had no answer. I never felt like I didn't know what to do. I never felt this alone, Even though I've been alone in my whole life. Because one thing about rock bottom, man, I will tell y'all this. You find out who really has your back and who really loves you when you're down and out. Because, like, when you're riding high, everybody wants to be a part of that. I learned that shit too late. Because, yeah, I was riding high for a minute, man. Not doing the right thing. Well, kind of like a mix of both. That's been one of my, I think, one of the biggest hindrances for me is, like, I've always tried to, like, dabble in two worlds, man. Like, I won't say it was me, but let's say I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who knows another guy who knows another guy's cousin. No. That's a SpongeBob reference. But they were involved in, peddling narcotics. And, you think you can do things differently, like, but there's rules to this shit here, man. Like, so somebody I know, they basically tried to, like, take him out and rob them. And as a result, because this dude was a monster, he ended up having them on their knees with zip ties. And a gun in his hand, a Taurus 45. Pistol, you know, just a regular Glock 9, not 45 as a 9. So I heard. And this individual didn't end them, but he did fuck them up pretty bad. It's like, that life ain't working, man. And then the next day go to fucking work like a regular John Q citizen. So yeah, I guess he's paying for that shit now. All those sins, you know. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. I mean, I do, but I don't. I do think that the withdrawal has something to do with my somber mood, but it's more like I just lost somebody that I really, really cared about and has been instrumental in my life. Because, you know, like in your formative years, like when you're a kid, man, like those friendships, those are the ones that last. So for men, they do. And losing that it's like it makes things feel so fleeting. And I guess that is the truth on every level. Like, life is fleeting. And it don't mean it makes it any easier to deal with, you know? One second. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. So I think I made it like a mile and change. So once you get to 2, I'll turn around and just go home. Oh, man. I guess the more story here is like, yo, you got people you care about, so they care about you, man. Let them know it. And don't take them for granted, you know? I mean, don't let them take you for granted either, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the opposite right now. You know, it's crazy, like they got a whole bunch of cars going past something right now. I don't ever think that while I was, well, I am still in the dark, but I remember in the earlier stages of withdrawal, I was always thinking like just hop in front of it my damn self. You know what I mean? Like thinking like, no one ain't gonna miss me. Like I told you, man, your thoughts can get dark, you know? And that's if things are fine. Find this shit out just devastating. And then on top of that, I get into an argument with the chick who I actually, oh man, I don't even know if I can admit this, but yeah, I actually love the chick, right? And now she gone. So it's like, you know, I kind of self-sabotage myself this whole time. Sometimes I think I did it because I felt a certain type of way, you know? And it's crazy because it took me this long to actually be able to even attempt to, like, be vulnerable. Because, like, because I guess this is a story that every dude goes through, but like, you know, when I was like 19, 20, you know, I was a sweet guy, a nice guy, and you know, and then you go through something with a woman, a girl, and it like. It's like a glass, man. Like or you know, like a cup, glass, whatever. Say you put it together, you glue everything together, and then you try to put it back together. But anytime you try to put something liquid in there, there's always a leak. You know, like it's just, and so that kind of stuck with me for 20 years. Well, I was a hit and run kind of guy. Like I didn't emotions. Like being open, actually, I never said it to any woman outside of my family, I love you. Never. I never let them get that close. And when it was going that way, I would just ghost it. Or I'd find a reason to, you know what I'm saying? Some of them were justified because, you know, I never really wanted kids. And so I knew a couple of them actually did, even though they said they didn't, but I ain't stupid. You ain't gonna trap my ass. And I was thinking, like, you know what? Like, you know, women have a shelf life. I don't want to say it like that, but like they have a time frame on like when they can give birth to healthy kids. Not that men don't. It's just our window is a lot longer. So I made up in my mind where it's like, you know what, I'm sure you want kids. Find someone that wants kids too. You're in your prime. I'm in my prime. My prime's gonna last longer than yours, and you're gonna resent me. So I would just ghost and leave. And that was pretty much it. Everything else, it was just literally like I'd meet them in a bar at night, and that was it. They used to call me fucking Barry Bonds. And as I get to this stage in life, it's like, I mean, don't get me wrong, on one level, I know I did the right thing to a certain extent. maybe I didn't. But my boy ended up getting married like 3-4 years ago. Wait, no. 8 years ago. My fault. And I remember thinking that he was like a lamb going to slaughter. I said as much. He was like, oh, you just wait, man. You gonna find somebody gonna tame you. And by the time it happened, he gone. And then she gone too, so. Fuck, man. Fuck. I'm sorry, this isn't a kratom withdrawal video. I mean, in a way it is. But it's not. It's really just, well, like I said before, man, like when you're going through this shit, like there's a lot of revelations that happen. But this shit was rough, man. One of the hardest days I've ever dealt with in my life. And I'm sure there'll be harder ones to come. But hopefully I'm mentally more prepared for that. But at this moment, I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah. Fucking day 26. And I'm fucking lost. Yeah, let me turn around and go. I think I made 2 miles. Alright. Peace, man.